other questions about P4, and the questions were about a couple of different functions: the sum of double even place and the which led us to the get digit, because the get digit is used in that function. So if you're looking at this every second, if doubling of a digit results in a 2-digit number, add the 2 digits to get a single-digit number. This piece here, where you say add the 2 digits to get a single-digit number, that is exactly what get digit does. So that returns this number, returns a number if it's a single digit, otherwise return the sum of the 2 digits. Okay? So that's what that function is going to do. It's going to say you pass it a number, and if the number is a single digit, it just passes that number back. If it's not a single digit, it's going to return the sum of the 2 digits. So it's going to return. So if, say, here we had 4, right, or we have 8. If you pass in 8, it's going to give you 8. If you pass in 16, it's going to give you 7. If you pass in 10, it's going to give you 1. If you pass in, it's going to give you 3. If you pass in 2, or let's see, yeah, 2, it's just going to give you 2. If you pass in 8, it's going to give you 8. If you pass in 4, it's going to give you 4. And if you pass in 4, it's going to give you 4. It's good. The logic inside of it is going to have it do that for you. So the question from Simon was, it's automatically going to know to do that. Yes. Yeah, so that function is written so that it does that, right? So if you pass in a single digit number, it just returns that number. If you pass in a double digit number, it returns in the sum. Okay, so there's a couple ways you can write it. One way is to look at it this way. If you do this, return the number that's given to it, mod 10, plus number divided by 10, mod 10. That'll work for you. Now, let's look at that, at the logic in that. Let's go down here. So we have number mod 10 plus number divided by 10 mod 10. Like this. Okay, so say we had a single digit number. Say that number was 8. 8 mod 10 is going to give us what? It's going to be the remainder, right? So 8 divided by 10 would give us 0. But what's mod will give us the remainder. So here, let me give you a... So we have 8 mod 10. Gives us 8. So that's the calculator version. Think about it this way, right? How many times does 10 go into 8? It goes in 0 times, right? If you do long division. Then you're left over with 8 still, okay? So 8 mod 10 is still 8. And then plus, now this is where, Simon, you were saying 0, right? Plus number divided by 10 mod 10, right? So number is, say if number is 8, 8 divided by 10 is 0. 0 mod 10 is 0, because it goes in evenly, right? It goes in 0 times. So you're just left with 8. So in this case, you got 8 back. Say the number was 16. So if it's 16, what we basically want to do is we want it to return 7, right? 1 plus 6. So if we do 16, what's 16 mod 10? 16 mod 10. So it's just going to be our remainder when we do that. That's going to be 6, right? 6. So 16 mod 10 will be, yeah, we want it to return 7, but 16 mod 10 will be 6. So then this part is going to be 6. So we'll have 6 plus what? So then we do, now we have this side. 16 divided by 10, right? So 16 divided by 10 is 1. You guys good with that? And then 1 mod 10 is what? Okay, so we come back here and we say 1 mod 10. It's 1, right? So 16 mod 10 is 1, and then you say 1, or 16 divided by 10 is 1. Then you say 1 mod 10, and that gives us 1. So now, where did it go? We have 6 plus 1, which is 7. So see, if it's a single digit, it just returns that single digit. If it's not, then we have this here, this math, to give us the sum of the two. Okay, so that's one way to write that function. If you don't believe me, step through it and do some more examples on your own, but that's basically the definition for your getDigit function. With that said, the only other hints I'm going to give you then inside of the sum of double even place, I'm not going to actually give you that function since I gave you this one, but this one says get the result from step 2 above, right? So now add all the single digit numbers calculated from step 1. So what you need to do is go back, figure out which ones were the single digit numbers and just add them. And the way you can do that is with that getDigit function. There's a way to call it inside of the sum of double even place and add all those single digit numbers. All these ones, right? You're just going to basically call this repeatedly and do an accumulation, but you have to do it on the right ones, right? This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and so on and so forth. But you have to have that getDigit first. So that's that. I'm going to stop that recording. And I'll post that as well.